was a perfume of a million flowers clinging to the heart of old Hawaii.
We got up at 5:30 in the morning and had reveille and got out and a clean sweep down to the decks. It was Sunday morning. We'd no holy stoning and no painting, scraping, but clean sweep down and then chow call, and we went to chow and we ate in number 6 Kate's Mate, which were where we slept, and I picked up some oranges to take off. Some of the sailors didn't pick up, and to take to my buddy in sick bay. And
singing me a song.
Anyway, I walked back to my locker in the bakery passageway and got something, and I went back out on the forecastle deck and the port side, and then some sailors were hollering and pointing toward Ford Island, so I went to have a look, and about that time one of the planes made a turn and we could see the big orange wing spots, and right away I knew it was Japanese. And
we interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air, President Roosevelt has just announced. The attack also was made on all naval and military activities on the principal island of Oahu.
I started from my battle station, which was what they called Sky Control Platform, was about 7 decks up on the foremast. I was actually at my battle station before the general quarters sounded, but well, they started bombing runs and whatever, and they were dive bombing us, and they were torpedo bombing us from IAL landing and over toward the sub base coming in. And we were right in direct line with West Virginia and Oklahoma, and so we started firing at the high altitude bombers, and we could see our shells bursting before they got to the planes. So we caught a couple of bombs on the after deck of the Arizona, and one bounced off the top of one of the number 4 turret, I think, and went in the water, and one went clear through the after hull there. And then we caught the big bomb right behind number 2 turret on the starboard side, right into the magazines, and 1 million pounds of ammunition exploded. That shook the ship like it was just a dog would shake a rat or something. It was just a tremendous explosion. And it blowed like 120 foot of the bow of the ship pretty near clear off. Blowed number 1 turret up in the air, and it came back down. It's still there to this day. We were trying to just self-preservation there because we were getting burned all to hell. We knew that we were trying to just move around inside the director. We had a little protection there because we were inside, but it was just so hot and whatever, just terrible. And after the fire kind of went down and the sea breeze blew the smoke and stuff away while we got out on the deck, and the deck was just so hot you couldn't hardly stand on it, and we couldn't sit down and we couldn't do anything. We were trying to get away to get off there, and noticed a gentleman on the vessel on the after deck, and got his attention, and he throwed us a heaving line, which is a lead line on a smaller line, and tied off a heavier line. We pulled it across and tied it off on the Arizona, and proceeded to go hand over hand across that line. There was only 6 of us went across that line, I think. But they finally got us in a shoreboat and took us to the dock and took us in an open-air truck to the hospital, which was a terrible mess. So many casualties there that you couldn't even imagine. And you couldn't imagine the turmoil. They all done their jobs, I tell you. And they saved a lot of lives. I like to go and pay my respects. And I look at the room there where all the names are and think about a lot of pictures that come into my mind of my shipmates and whatever, and say a little prayer for them and thank to God that I'm still here.